Have you ever pondered how your daily cup of coffee might be impacting your mental health? Coffee, a beloved beverage celebrated worldwide, is more than just a morning fix or an afternoon pick-me-up. It's becoming increasingly important to understand its potential effects on our mental well-being. With mental health concerns on the rise, researchers are delving into this very subject. They're uncovering fascinating insights that might just make you view your coffee in a different light. So stay tuned as we unravel the intriguing connection between coffee and your mental health. Coffee, a simple drink with a complex array of ingredients. Indeed, your morning cup of joe is more than just a tasty beverage. It's a chemistry lab brimming with various components that interact with your body in fascinating ways. Let's take a quick tour, shall we? The star of the show is, of course, caffeine. This natural stimulant is what gives coffee its power to wake us up and keep us alert. It does this by blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter that signals your brain it's time to sleep. But there's more to coffee than just caffeine. Coffee also contains a hefty dose of antioxidants, compounds known to combat harmful free radicals in the body. There's also a cocktail of vitamins and minerals like B vitamins, potassium, and magnesium, which all have essential roles in our bodily functions. And let's not forget the star of our next scene, the connection between coffee and mental health. Now, with a basic understanding of what's in your cup, let's explore how this ties into your mental well-being. Recent studies have brought to light some fascinating insights about coffee's impact on our mental health. Let's dive deep into the world of scientific research and see what the latest findings are telling us. First off, we have a study published in the Australian and New Zealand Journal of Psychiatry that found a link between coffee consumption and reduced risk of depression. The research suggested that individuals who drank a moderate amount of coffee, say 3 to 4 cups a day, were less likely to develop symptoms of depression. This could be attributed to the stimulant properties of caffeine, which can increase alertness and mood. However, like all good things, there's a flip side. Another study, this time from the Journal of Clinical Psychology, pointed out that too much coffee can lead to increased levels of anxiety. Participants who consumed 5 or more cups of coffee a day reported higher levels of stress and anxiety compared to those who drank less. This is because caffeine can overstimulate the nervous system, leading to a state of hyperarousal. Moreover, research from the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease suggests that coffee might have a protective effect against cognitive decline. Regular moderate coffee drinkers showed slower rates of cognitive decline compared to non-coffee drinkers. This could be due to the antioxidant properties of coffee, which help to protect the brain cells from damage. Nevertheless, a study from the American Journal of Psychiatry warns us about the potential risk of caffeine-induced sleep disorder. High doses of caffeine, especially close to bedtime, can interfere with sleep patterns, leading to poor sleep quality and subsequent mental health issues. While these findings offer some clarity, remember that individual responses to coffee can vary significantly, and moderation is key. So, whether you're a fan of a simple black coffee or you like your latte with a dash of cinnamon, remember it's all about balance. Enjoy your coffee, but always be mindful of its effects on your mental health. One common myth about coffee is that it leads to poor sleep quality, which in turn affects our mental health. But let's dive a little deeper into this. Research over the years has painted a more nuanced picture. While it's true that excessive consumption of coffee, especially close to bedtime, can interfere with sleep, moderate coffee drinking doesn't necessarily lead to poor sleep. Let's break it down. Caffeine, the active ingredient in coffee, is a stimulant. It works by blocking the action of a neurotransmitter in the brain called adenosine, which promotes sleep. By doing so, caffeine can make us feel more awake and alert. However, if consumed in large amounts or later in the day, it can disrupt our sleep cycles and lead to less restful sleep. But here's the catch. Tolerance to caffeine varies greatly among individuals. Some people may be able to enjoy a cup of coffee in the evening and still sleep like a baby, while others might find themselves wide awake. In essence, it's all about balance. A cup or two of coffee in the morning can rev up your energy levels without wreaking havoc on your sleep. But if you're downing 5 or 6 cups a day, or drinking coffee late into the evening, you might want to reconsider. So it seems our sleep might not be as jeopardized by that cup of joe as we once thought. Many of us rely on coffee to get through the workday, but what does this mean for our mental health? In the hustle and bustle of the modern workplace, coffee has become something of a silent partner, a steaming cup of motivation that helps us kickstart our day, or a mid-afternoon pick-me-up to carry us over the finish line. But beyond the immediate energy surge, coffee can play a bigger role in our mental well-being at work. Research shows that moderate coffee consumption can boost mood and productivity. The caffeine in coffee blocks the adenosine receptors in our brains, reducing feelings of tiredness. This can help us stay focused and task-oriented, improving our performance and job satisfaction. Moreover, the simple ritual of a coffee break can provide a much-needed mental respite, fostering social connections and a sense of belonging among colleagues. However, this magic brew isn't without its pitfalls. Excessive coffee consumption can lead to dependence and withdrawal symptoms such as headaches and irritability. What's more, caffeine can exacerbate stress levels, leading to a vicious cycle of increased coffee intake to combat fatigue from poor sleep, which in turn can further escalate stress. So, while coffee can be a valuable ally in navigating the pressures of the workplace, it's essential to strike a balance. Remember, coffee is a tool, not a solution. It's there to perk you up, not prop you up. The key takeaway here is to enjoy your workday coffee, but don't let it become a crutch. As we've seen, coffee's impact on mental health is not black and white. It's a nuanced dance between the brain and this beloved beverage, with the melody changing for each individual. From the start, we've unraveled the intricate relationship between coffee and mental health, peeling back layers of scientific research and personal experiences. We've delved into the science behind coffee, exploring how its active ingredient caffeine interacts with our brains. We've dissected the latest research, which paints a complex picture of both the potential benefits and risks of regular coffee consumption. We've discussed the impact of coffee on sleep quality, a vital aspect of our mental health. We've seen how coffee can both provide a much-needed energy boost and potentially disrupt our sleep cycles. We've also touched upon the role of coffee in the workplace, where it can be a social lubricant and productivity enhancer, but also a potential source of anxiety and stress. But now, we circle back to the most important point: balance. It's crucial to find the sweet spot where coffee enhances your life without negatively impacting your mental health. Listen to your body and mind. Adjust your consumption based on your reactions. It's a personal journey, and no two are the same. In the end, it's all about finding your own perfect balance with coffee to ensure it's a part of your life that enhances, not hinders, your mental well-being.